Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. You all need to listen up, and you've got to listen good. Today was like the quiet before the storm. The quiet before the storm that is tomorrow's Fed meeting, where we are expected to get a 50 basis point rate hike, as well as the beginning of the balance sheet reduction. Whatever you do, be with us tomorrow, whether it's on our mobile app or in chat, as myself and my team of 8 other professional traders are going to be laser focused, as I believe we are going to get fantastic trading opportunities tomorrow. Also, folks, let me get this out of the way. We are out of laptops. Okay. No more laptops. We were not able to get ourselves from our wholesalers any more laptops. We are out of laptops. So it has finally happened again, and we are no more laptops. But there's a little bit of a hard truth behind everything that's going on with the Fed and with inflation. And you know what? It's not the hard truth. It's just the truth in my eyes. And I believe strongly that we're going to experience a recession. I don't care what people that are bullish. I don't care what the Fed or anybody else has to say. I think that we're going to get it. And I think this is going to happen at some point over the next couple of quarters, probably out into 2023. Could happen even sooner than that. But a lot's going to be determined by the events starting off with tomorrow's Fed meeting and then next week's inflation data and so on. All of these different factors need to be consistently analyzed to say, okay, is inflation coming down? Yes or no? Is inflation still going higher? Yes or no? All of those things are going to factor into how aggressive the Fed has to be going forward, okay? And then how aggressive they have to be going forward can and will most likely dictate whether or not we do go into a recession. And if we do, how long does that recession last? Now, the good thing is that the recession that I believe is coming, I don't think it's going to be a very deep one, meaning I think it'll be shallow. I think it'll be short-lived, but I also don't think it's possible to get rid of this inflation problem without one. And I've been saying this ad nauseum for the last few weeks. And guess what? So far, we've been spot on. And in a moment, you'll understand the huge opportunity presenting itself to traders and investors just like you guys. But first, who am I? Why should you give a shit about what I'm saying on these lives? I've got more experience than probably 90% of the finance YouTube gurus that you guys are going to see. My name is Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years. I began my career working for a hedge fund in New York City, my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. But also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. 15 years later now, I'm the head trader at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that's available today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional trading moderators have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. If you've been listening to these live streams for the last several months, or if you've been a member of True Trading Group, you've been privy to tremendous trading opportunities so far to start the year of 2022, both on a day trade side, also on a swing trading side, on stocks, on options, because it seems like the volatility that we've been having in 2022. And I told you that this was going to be the year of the active trader. I told you that last year if you've been following these live streams. And sure enough, the volatility that we're seeing this year is just tremendous. And volatility equals opportunity. People that are not familiar with or not educated about volatility or not used to volatility fear it. They fear it like they fear the monster under their bed. And I assure you, once you actually get off the bed and you look underneath and you see what that monster actually is, it's nothing to be afraid of. As a matter of fact, it's just an opportunity for you to lay your head back on your pillow and go to sleep at night. And I'm here to teach you guys how to lay your head on your pillow to sleep at night in the mix of this volatility, because it's nothing to be scared of. It's something to welcome with open arms, because the opportunities that are presented are tremendous. And I think that tomorrow specifically is going to be one of those insanely volatile days that are going to provide us as traders tremendous opportunity. And if I'm right with what I think is going to happen tomorrow, it's not just going to end tomorrow. This is something that we can ride into Thursday. This can be a swing trade for us. This can be something we can really sink our teeth into and make oodles of money in the process. So I want you guys to really get ready and either be on the mobile app with us tomorrow or be in chat. The Fed meeting comes out at 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to get the rate decision. I'm expecting a 50 basis point hike. I'm expecting the beginning of the balance sheet runoff. We're going to go over those scenarios today on this live stream, what it means for the markets. How can we make money from it? What am I expecting? If this, then that type of scenarios. And I'm going to walk you guys through this entire process. And I'll be live in chat on the mobile app with my TeachD fam when that announcement comes out at 2. And then you have the press conference at 2:30 where Fed Chair Jerome Powell will be taking questions. I believe that this volatility that we're having right now is going to, when the dust settles, is going to leave us with tremendous long-term buying opportunities. And if you know how to actively trade properly, it's totally possible during this volatility. You can turn a couple hundred into a couple thousand. You can turn a couple thousand into several thousand, and so on. And then when the dust settles, you can actually use that capital and use some of that profit to buy the dip intelligently with real skill in real companies that have strong, solid, fundamental future potential that can build serious wealth in your long-term portfolio for you and your family for many years to come. But the clock's ticking. You know, you're already seeing negative GDP growth for the last previous quarter. The Fed has begun their rate hike cycle. They're about to start their balance sheet runoff. The clock is ticking, okay? And it's time for you guys to be able to kind of grab your own financial situation by the horns and not just watch your 401ks or your IRAs decrease in value when markets go down. Most people got involved in the market over the last 2 years because of COVID. You came into the market, didn't really know anything. Stocks went straight up. You had huge movers. You had the meme stock mania, and it created a lot of bad habits, and it created a false sense of reality for people when understanding what the stock market is and how it works. And now those same people that made a bunch of money last year by complete sheer luck have now lost it all, and even worse, lost more. What you're seeing right now in 2022 is the norm. What you saw last year is not the norm. Last year was an anomaly. And I'm here to show you guys how the proper way to be able to take advantage of this volatility that we've been seeing, because we've been doing it. We've been doing it so far all year in 2022. I'm getting my team ready for the entire balance of 2022 to get cashed up. Cashed up by taking advantage of the volatility and the opportunity that the markets give you, but then also starting to build that shopping list of companies that I believe in the next 5 to 7 years that I think are fantastic long-term investment opportunities that we're going to stash some of that profit into when the dust settles. That's our goal, and that's what we're working towards for the remainder of 2022. All right. So again, today was the quiet before the storm, before tomorrow's Fed meeting announcement. Whatever you do, be with us tomorrow, whether on the app or in chat, as myself and my team are going to be laser focused, as I think we're going to get some tremendous trading opportunities tomorrow. So tonight we're going to cover everything needed to get you ready for tomorrow, and that includes answering all of your questions. All right, we're going to start this live stream off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask me whatever's on your mind. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Asking questions is how you learn. So without any further ado, folks, let's not waste another moment. Let's dive right in and let's begin that Q&A. All right, folks, what do we got? Fire away. I have a bunch of mutual funds that crawl, and I am tempted to cash them in and then buy on my shopping list. Okay. Listen, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a retirement professional. So I always recommend that when it comes to your long-term retirement stuff, I always recommend that you consult a licensed professional and a retirement professional, because everyone has their own situation. I'll tell you my opinion, what I do with my own money. I also own some mutual funds that crawl. Okay. Not a lot, but I also own some mutual funds that crawl. Now, the good thing about the mutual funds that crawl, yeah, they crawl on the way up, but they also crawl on the way down. There's just a lot less volatility with mutual funds. Not all mutual funds are created equal, by the way. If you're stuck in something that's getting you 1 or 2%, get the hell out of that. But some mutual funds, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8% a year, can't really argue with that. Because then when you do get a lot of volatility in the markets and markets go down, those same mutual funds are not going to be down 30%, 40% like an individual stock could. That's, mutual fund might be down 5 or 6 or 7%. So it really just kind of, protects your downside and limits your upside. But depending on where you are in like example, when I get older and I'm close to retirement, I'm going to be in a lot more of those mutual fund type names than I am in growth and stocks and higher risk than I am now. Right now, I'm very young. I'm not getting ready to retire anytime soon. So I'm still in a higher risk profile with my long-term investments. But my father, for example, who's like a year away from retirement, is not in the same risk profile as I am. So mutual funds could be a good way for you to still be a player in the market while not taking on higher risk with retirement capital that you need to live out the rest of your life. Okay. And again, I'm not a licensed financial professional, so take that for what it is, but that's my own opinion with my own capital. How low do you think the market will go? Another 10 to 15% drop is in the cards, I think. How about you? Richard, I think another like 7 to 10%. So I'm in the camp with you. I think we do have more downside, but another 15% on the S&P, that might be like as far as I'm willing to give it. I think the S&P can kind of bottom out around like that, around the 20% number. Right now, we're down about 13%. So another 7% of downside or so, in my opinion, becomes a very good buying opportunity for the long term. So I do still think there's some more downside. Very short term, very, very, very short term, I think the market's bounce. I think the next like 3 to 4% move is actually to the upside. That might be a little bit of a stretch. I'd say, yeah, maybe the next like 2 to 3% move, I think, is to the upside. But then I think there's more downside, and I think we're going to settle around on the S&P around that 20% figure. So we're kind of in the same camp. You're a little bit more to the downside than I am, but we're right in the same neighborhood, you and I. Struggling with the mental side, is there any relationship in your mindset between the markets and sports and being in the zone? Was an athlete for many years and can relate to that. Yeah, I was an athlete too my entire life, all the way through college as well. The relationship that I would make to this is one's going to be real narrow focused. The other is going to be broader focused. Okay. Because I don't know what part of the mental side you're struggling with. So I'll give you 2 examples. And as an athlete, you'll relate to both of these. First, we'll talk bigger picture. Trading really is not a sprint. It really is a marathon. And you're going to have bumps and bruises along the way. You're going to have losing trades. You're going to have red days. Just like in any sports season, I don't know what kind of, if you were a basketball player, a baseball player, whatever, you're going to lose some games. Okay. But you've got to keep in mind that it's a very long season. And even if you lose a game here or there, or if you strike out, or if you go 0 for 10 one day, or if you fumble the ball twice on a football game, whatever it is, you always get another chance to come back on your very next game and redeem yourself. And you leave whatever happened to you in the previous game, you leave it behind you. With baseball, right? What do they always say? Whenever you strike out at the plate, don't take it out onto the field with you, is what they say. If you make an error in the field, don't take it with you to the plate. You've got to move past errors or bad things that happen when it comes to sports. The same thing goes in trading. You're going to make losing trades. You're going to make errors playing sports. You're going to lose playing sports. You're going to make losing trades trading. You can't let that carry forward into the next game or the next at bat or the next play. You've got to be able to move on from the errors, and you've got to be able to bounce back from losing games, because in the grand scheme of things, it's a long season. And that one at bat that you struck out, or that one game that you lost, doesn't really mean all that much when you look at the length of the entire season. If the Yankees can go on a 3-game losing streak, well, guess what? They still have 100 games, 120 games to play in the season. Okay, so they still have a lot of chance at redemption and get yourself back. So that's one kind of thing that you can kind of relate to as an athlete. The other thing is like trying to stay focused, is what I would say to you is like one of the things that they teach you when you're playing. And I'm a baseball player, play baseball in college my whole life, All-American, the whole nine. Like I was as much of an athlete as you can be. And one of the things that my father always taught me was you gotta cancel out. You have to cancel out the noise. And when you're up at the plate and you're getting ready to hit, you can't listen to the crowd. You got to be able to turn it down, and you just got to be able to laser focus in on the pitcher and get yourself ready for that at bat and not be distracted by everything and all the noise that's going on around you. You've got to get tunnel vision. When it comes to trading, there's a lot of noise that's taking place throughout the course of a trading day. There's scanners that are going off. You got people talking about stuff on Twitter, people on Reddit, people inside chat rooms, and there's a lot of stocks that are moving around, and it's very easy for you to get distracted. You've got to be able to turn down the noise and just focus in on what your ideas are, or focus in on the pitcher and the bat that you're about to take, and not be worried about, you can't try to worry about catching every single stock that's moving in the market. You got to stay focused and put the blinders on and focus in on what it is that you are looking at trading. Otherwise, you're going to miss opportunities in everything. This is one of the main benefits of our True Trading Group chat room, is that it cuts out a lot of that noise. Like that's one of the biggest benefits of the TTG chat room, I think, is that it cuts out a lot of that noise and really helps you to laser in and focus on the stuff that you should be focusing on. Can the reported inflation numbers be trusted, or are they manipulated to make it more? No, they could be trusted. This isn't the inflation data is not published by Democrats or Republicans, so you can trust CPI and PPI numbers. What do you think about AMD for tomorrow? The earnings were great in every aspect. I know AMD's earnings were great. I freaking love this company. You guys know I love this company. It's one of my favorite stocks that I own in my long-term portfolio. I've owned it for many years, and I plan on owning it for many more. The thing about AMD that I'm going to caution people on is this level at 100. So I just drew a line across 100, right? And what you'll notice is that you had this major level of support at this $100 level, right? See how strong of a support level this area was at $100. Now, as I zoom out, you'll notice that prior to that, it was a major level of resistance. This $100 level is one of the most clear technical levels that I've ever seen, where it's so blatantly obvious that you had resistance at 100. After you broke through the 100 with this huge volume, then you pulled back, and it became very clear and obvious that $100 level is then support. You pulled back to it, support, finally broke it. And now you just have to be careful of that $100 level now once again becoming resistance. You're gapping right up into that level now. So you just have to be a little cautious there. I think AMD has a shot of getting back over 100, but then you have major resistance around 105, 106. I don't think AMD is going to get that much higher than that. In the very near term. Brand new member and trader as of yesterday. What should I focus on in the next few days? Christine, welcome. Brand new member and a brand new trader. Christine, if you're a brand new trader, what you should focus on the next couple of days is just familiarizing yourself with the TTG platform and going through our course material and going through the educational stuff. I would not focus on trying to make money over the next couple of days if you are a brand new trader. My advice to you is to learn first, trade second. There's a reason why our slogan is learn, trade, profit. Okay? Learn, trade, profit. Right? So I want you to learn first. I want you to just be a spectator tomorrow with the Fed. Don't try to trade it. Just learn from it. Spend time in chat. Christine, ask questions and go through the course material. Don't be in a rush. Learn first, trade second. All right? Don't be in a rush. The market's not going anywhere. From Steven. Steven, Mike just said you don't have any laptops. I signed up on March 16th on the notion I got a free laptop. I just completed my courses. Do you have laptops for the people that previously signed up? Yes. Yours is reserved. Steven, your laptop is reserved. So when you guys join, okay, when we do have laptops, this is for new people I'm talking about. But when we do have laptops and you join, your one of those laptops is reserved for you. Upon completion of your courses and quizzes, we send you the free laptop for free. So Steven, your laptop is already reserved for you. This is for new people that are joining. So I don't have any more laptops tonight for people that are joining now. All right, so I'm going to address Jimmy Robertson's question. So Jimmy Robertson says, sometimes, Mike, I notice that when you enter trades, the stocks pop pretty quickly. Can you tell us what it is that you see that causes you to get into a trade? So Jimmy, what I'll explain to you, first of all, this only happens with small caps. Okay, this really only happens with small caps. So what I see before the pop, you guys have to realize all I'm seeing is the exact same thing that other professional traders are seeing, which is good buy zones and good support zones. The areas that I'm buying on these stocks are areas that I believe are strong support levels. If an area is a strong support level, that means you're going to have aggressive buying in front of it. Okay. Now, when you're trading a small cap, some of these small caps, like a VAXX or like an SUON, like some of these recent fast moving small caps, these stocks move extremely, extremely quickly. So I will always come on the microphone before I get into any of those trades. And I will walk everyone through in chat and say, guys, watch for a pullback to this level, because this is where I'm going to be a buyer. And my stop loss is going to be at this price. And my profit target's going to be here, here, and here. I'll tell everybody that entire game plan before I ever get myself into a trade. This way, you're not surprised when I get myself into a trade. Okay. But if you're going to trade some of these advanced small caps, you know the stocks I'm talking about that halt, like they halt on the way down, they halt on the way up. These stocks have very, very, very small floats. And when you have a lot of volume that's being transacted on that stock, the market makers are struggling to try to find liquidity to match those orders. And you get these wild, vicious moves in the stock. The stock doesn't stay at one price for longer than a second. Very, very different than trading something like the SPY or Apple or AMD or Bank of America or Ford or some of these other stocks. Like these stocks are not going to stay at the same price for very long. So I'll always tell you guys where I'm going to be a buyer. But what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing something like in level 2 or like, oh, look, there's a really big buyer. I'm going to come in, I'm going to buy. I'm looking at a chart and I'm using my technical analysis to make a determination of where is their support, and where that level is where I want to be a buyer. And I'm not the only person that wants to be a buyer there. There are thousands and thousands of other traders just like me that are trying to buy at that exact same area, because they too believe that that is a strong level of support. And that's why I'm a buyer there. But there's also a lot of other people that are buyers there. And that's why when you're trading these small caps, when momentum kicks in these small caps, these things just go. You know, these things just go very, very, very quickly. So I try to preference and let everybody know the volatility beforehand and tell you my exact plan before I get myself into the trade. That's not all we trade at True Trading Group. Okay. So let's be very clear. All right. Like, yes, we do trade small caps that are very fast moving, but we also trade mid caps. We also trade large caps. We trade ETFs. We trade options. We do crypto, futures. We trade everything inside of True Trading. I mean, hell, I'm in a large cap right now, AVGO, Broadcom. That's a $580 stock. I'm in that stock, today. Let's not forget some of my biggest winners this year. Palo Alto, that's a $600 stock. That was an option trade that went over 200% gain in a matter of just like a week or two. CF, another one, that's a $100 stock. That was like a 220% gain over the course of a week. Like some of my biggest wins so far this year have actually been on large caps, not on small caps. Small caps haven't really traded all that well this year. There's plenty of opportunity for those people that want to trade small caps, that want to trade large caps. If you got a full-time job, people that can't stare at your computer screen all day long, don't try to trade those real fast-moving small caps if you're not able to be sitting in front of your computer during the day. There's so much opportunity in this market for people that are not sitting in front of their computer all day long. And that's the mid caps and the large caps and the swing trades and the slower moving day trades. But those advanced level small caps, stay away from them. And inside True Trading Group, we label every single trade alert that a moderator makes. We label it as novice, intermediate, and advanced. And the novice, intermediate, advanced label on all of our trade alerts. So like when you're on the mobile app and you get an alert, if it says advanced, long, SUON 1312, stop loss, 1225, whatever. If that's the alert that you see come through and you're at work and you're not in front of a computer and you see an advanced alert on a small cap, stay away from that, because those are stocks that I only recommend you trade if you have hotkeys, if you're really focused. But all throughout the course of the trading day, you're going to get other alerts that are going to be immediate alerts, novice alerts. These are going to be alerts that you can get into within whenever you have the time and get in on your phone, set a stop loss and get back to work. There's plenty of opportunities like that on every single trading day. Otherwise our members wouldn't be able to make money. Most of our members have full-time jobs. Right? Most members have full-time jobs. Okay. Then I have my TGD fam. My TGD fam, tell me right now, for those of you, how many of you work a full-time job? Type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living. If you're making money with TTG while working a full-time job, type the number 1 in chat and tell me what you do for a living. So anyone that thinks that you can't, if you think you have a full-time job and you can't do this, just pay attention to some of the comments that come through chat right now. All right, we got an elevator mechanic. Can't be in front of a computer screen doing that. An engineer, loan officer, school janitor, an IT admin, furniture sales, assistant accountant. Well, look at all this. Computer geek, neurosurgery. Definitely can't be in front of your computer while you're operating on someone's brain. Architect, software engineer, proposal coordinator, network admin, cost accountant, equipment manager, medical resident, high school science teacher. All right. So look, construction, butcher, financial analyst, crane operator. You guys get the point. I don't need to keep reading nurse. I don't need to keep reading all these. I don't need to keep reading all of these, but you guys get the point. You can read all these comments so you guys can see firsthand, how many people. Jimmy Benchy, my brother, U.S. Marine. Thank you for your service. Hoorah. So yeah, guys. So like I said, if you have full-time jobs, like I said, there you go. You're seeing all the members in True Trading Group that what they do for a living. And here they are. Proud Trader. I love your username. Hello, Mike. I am hesitating signing up because your chat trading room is packed with members and my answer will never get answered. Proud Trader. Are you nuts? Proud Trader. You have to realize that inside of chat, it's not just myself. There's 8 other professional trading moderators that are going to help answer your questions, but the members themselves answer people's questions as well. The members themselves answer people's questions as well. And that's the power of being in a trading group where people genuinely care about each other's success. The TTG family, I say welcome to the family for a very specific reason. It's not like a little gimmick. We really are a family, and that family environment is something that I will not let anyone get in the way of. And the family environment inside True Trading Group is that everybody is willing to help one another throughout their process and throughout their journey, because no matter where you are in your process and in your journey, no matter what struggles you are encountering, there is someone inside of True Trading Group that has gone through the exact same thing that you are right now, and they've overcome it, they've gotten better, and they've grown from it. And that type of camaraderie and that type of support is crucial when you're trying to develop in your trading career. No. No. Listen, if you're still waiting on AMC to give you a short squeeze, or if you're still waiting on GameStop to give you a short squeeze, I don't see it happening. Right? I really don't. I don't see it happening. Okay. I know I get, crucified for this from a lot of different people. When I say that I don't think it's going to short squeeze, but you're just not in that environment right now. You're just not. You're not in that environment to get short squeezes like this. You're in a bear market. Rallies are getting sold. People are not chasing stocks. You're not getting short sellers that are getting blown up across the board, that are getting margin calls. A lot of people took their short position exposure down after all the meme stock mania. And I just don't see there being a catalyst for you to get a short squeeze on either one of these stocks unless something major changes fundamentally with the company. So you need major fundamental change for short sellers to cover their positions. And I just don't think you're going to get, AMC back to $70. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think you're going to get GameStop back to 400. I just don't think it's going to happen. DWAC might go. I don't think so either. This whole Elon Musk acquisition of Twitter is a net negative for DWAC. I think Elon Musk's vision of what he wants Twitter to be is a net negative for DWAC and True Social. So, could DWAC maybe move back into the 60s? Yeah. Is DWAC going to squeeze back to 170? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I mean, listen, I hope I am wrong, because if these things squeeze, I'll trade the hell out of them. I'll trade the hell out of them if they do squeeze. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not in this market environment that we're in right now. You're in a very different environment now than you were in 2021. Thank you for your brutal honesty, Smile. Stephanie, that's all I can be. I don't sugarcoat anything, in True Trading Group or on these live streams. I always tell you guys my honest opinions. And although I don't think AMC and GameStop are going to squeeze now, I did, a year ago, and I was in on that. We traded those moves. Like AMC, guys, we traded this. We were in AMC during that time period. Okay. GameStop, same thing. GameStop, we were in GameStop during this. Okay, now I got out of it like in the 100. I didn't hold all the way up to here. But we traded all of these when I thought they were going to short squeeze. I just always tell you guys my honest opinions on what I think these stocks are going to do. Some people respect me for it. Some people hate me for it. They'd rather me come on here and lie to them and tell them just what they want to hear because it makes them feel better. Well, I got news for you. Your feelings aren't going to help you make money. If anything, your feelings do the exact opposite. Your feelings cause you to lose money. Trading with emotions is something that's going to really get you guys into a lot of trouble in the markets and falling in love with stocks. Stocks, listen, they're just letters. They're letters and they're numbers on the board. And I'll always shoot you guys straight. You'll never get anything other than full honesty and transparency from myself and anybody at True Trading Group. My TG fam knows that well. If you're not a member, stick around for a while and trust me, you'll find out rather quickly. Matter of fact, how many people do we have in the live stream right now that are not members? If you're not a member, type the letters TTG for me real quick. If you're not a member, type the letter TTG in chat real quick. If you're not a member, TTG, just type that in chat real quick. Don't be, I know it might sound silly, but just do me a favor and just type the letters TTG so I can see who we have in the live that's not a member, so I have an idea of what we're working with here. I know we have a lot of the TG fans with us. Let's see who we have here tonight. Sarah Fitzpatrick, welcome. PA Motorsports, Doogie, Michael Dreher, Benz 951, what's good? Ahmad Syed, Drastic Measures, welcome back. Debbie Zuckerman, how are you? Aurora Lights, Mark J, Tina Wilkerson, Curtis B, welcome back. Mar D. Cat, Chrism, Richard Budai, Craig Cookson, Ray Shore, Cyprian Springer, Linda C, how are you? Jason Castro, Tommy M, Thomas Phipps, Marco DePrima, Rainer Ebanks, Micro Gaming, Taku, Mandefro, Marco. This is nuts. Well, I got a lot of people here tonight. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Fred Davis. Great, guys. All right, so we got a lot of non-members that are on the live stream with us here today. Eric Marshall, this is good. Great, guys. Listen, so what I'm going to do, here's what we're going to run through. Okay. Oh, Ahmad says, I want to join. I do want to join. Okay, how? Okay, so Ahmad Saad and anybody else that is curious, what I'm going to do right now, guys, give me about 7 minutes, and I'll tell you how you can join the platform. Okay, I'll tell you how you can join because we do have some discounts that you're going to want to hear about if you do want to join us. Tomorrow is a huge day. You're going to want to make sure that you guys join us here today so you're ready with us tomorrow to take advantage of the Fed meeting. This Fed meeting, I think, is going to have an opportunity to give us tremendous opportunity tomorrow and then for the remainder of the week. So make sure you guys are in chat or on the mobile app with us. I'm going to spend 7 minutes. I'm going to go over how you can join, and then we're going to talk about the overall markets. I also entered a new swing trade today. I'm going to tell you about the new swing trade, and I'll tell you exactly what my thoughts are for tomorrow, how I plan on trading the Fed, what I think the Fed's going to do. Is it good? Is it bad? And we'll go over a couple if this, then that scenarios where if the Fed does this, let's look for this to happen. If the Fed does that, let's look for this then to happen, and then how we can make money from that action. I'll tell you all that in just about 7 minutes. First, let me tell you how you can join, because everyone has to understand that TTG is a platform. You're not just joining to get my trade alerts. You're not just joining to be part of a chat room. It is a platform that combines a professional level of education, similar to the stuff that I learned, and I worked at the hedge fund in New York. It's both in-depth and complex, yet it's very easy to understand and implement quickly. Okay? Whether you never traded a day in your life or you're a professional looking to kind of gain an edge, stand by. What are you thinking for tomorrow? Stand by. I'll tell you in a moment. Okay. Our platform can help you guys reach your goals. Okay. We combine that with premium tools from today's top fintech companies that if you purchased on your own, you're spending like $4,000 to $5,000 a year if you bought these tools on your own. But these are tools that professional traders use to make better decisions. So we negotiated deals with these companies: Benzinga, TradingView, CBOE, Polygon, Trade Ideas, ETNA. All of these companies offer premium products and tools to traders. If you paid for them on your own, you're spending $4 to $5 grand a year. We have these products on our platform at no additional cost to you. You do not have to pay extra for these tools. That is the immense value that is the TTG platform. And on top of that, you're joining a community of about 9,500 like-minded, helpful, and educated investors that are led by our team of full-time trading mods that has a combined experience of over 100 years trading stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading. And then, of course, we also do long-term investing. But results matter at True Trading Group. And it's not about my results. It's about your results. It doesn't matter how much money that I make because not one of those dollars is going towards your bills. What matters about True Trading Group is your results, and your results are measured through your P&L. And the truth is that most of our members inside of True Trading Group are making money and they're becoming better traders. And I'll ask them right now so you can see for yourself. Guys, if you are a member, plain, easy, simple question. Are you making money because of True Trading Group? If the answer is yes, type the $ in chat. Now, if you're not a member, I want you to pay attention to how many people type the $. Everyone that just typed TTG, just check out how many people type the $. And don't go anywhere, guys. Bear with me for these next couple of minutes. We're going to talk about the Fed and the overall markets in just a few moments. But first, check out how many people are typing the $ in chat right here. These are people just like you. I love these people to death. They're my TTG fam. I take a bullet for these people. I carry these people on my shoulders over burning lava if I had to. But there's nothing special about them. They found True Trading Group the same way that you did, and that's one of these live streams. They had small accounts. They lost money in the past. They have full-time jobs. They had no experience, but now they're telling you that they're making money. It is amazing what an actual real education can do. I'm not talking about going on a Reddit board and reading about what Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat thinks about what this stock is going to go moon in the next couple of days. That's not a real professional education. I'm going to teach you guys the same stuff that I was taught when I got hired, my first job out of college, working at a fund in New York City. That's how all these people are able to sit here today and say, I'm a better trader today because of True Trading Group. I'm making money because of True Trading Group, because of the education, the tools, and the resource that they have access to on our platform. So here, you know what? Guys, listen, tomorrow's a big day. We had no more laptops left here for tonight, but tomorrow's a big day. And I know people love these damn laptops. I'm going to do this, Adam. I don't know if you want to do this with me, but if not, I'll do it myself. But what I'm going to do is because we don't have any more laptops from our wholesaler. For those who don't know, we get laptops from our wholesalers. We have wholesalers all around the world where we get big bulk discounts because we buy laptops in bulk to give away. We were not able to get any more, but tomorrow's a big day with the Fed meeting.
I'm okay when you want to do this stuff. Just give me the heads up beforehand if this is the stuff that you're thinking about doing, and we can do it.
Well, I wasn't planning. I didn't think about it, but I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking I saw 2 people already comment about the laptop.
Yeah, because somebody already signed up.
Well, then we'll give that person a laptop too. But what I'm going to do, I mean, listen, Adam, you can do it with me if you want, but I'll buy 15 laptops at retail price for the next 15 people that join, because I want you guys to really not have to go through tomorrow on your own. So the next 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121.
You gotta give me a second because I have to change the checkout page, dude. I didn't know that you were doing this, so just give me 1 second, because if they go there now, they're gonna see the current offer.
Sorry. I'm in a giving mood.
Okay, well, next time give me the
give you the mood first.
Stunt Bike Journey. Is your name Dave?
Me?
David? No, the guys, it said Adam signed. Adam said 1 signed up already. Oh, never mind. All right.
Oh.
Okay. If you're all right, fine. But my throat's killing me, so you're gonna tell them. Well, you tell them, but we'll just keep repeating it. If you're on the checkout page now and you don't see the laptop, you have to refresh the checkout page.
Okay, guys, if you are on the checkout page right now, just hit refresh, and then you'll see the laptop. So the next 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com, okay, and use the coupon code TTG. Who's Adam? No, Adam is Adam a retailer? No, Adam is my partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. He's not a retailer. So Adam is my partner in True Trading Group, guys. All right.
I'm Mike's cuck.
Oh man. So yeah, guys. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Okay. That'll get you a 45% discount. The membership is normally $2,212. It drops it to just $1,195. And the next 15 people to do that will get a free laptop. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. Okay. We have members in True Trading Group all over the globe. As long as you have DHL, we're getting you a laptop upon completing the courses and quizzes. We'll even cover the
How
shipping
many do
costs.
you want to buy so I can set the expiration?
I said 15. So
15,
set it on the page for
including the person that signed up already or after that?
including. So there'd be 14 left now.
14 left then, yes?
If someone already signed up, then yes, 14.
David
14 left.
signed up already. We haven't put his name up there, but he signed up already.
14.
Okay.
14 left. All right. So the next 14 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use code TTG121, you'll get the free laptop, the 45% discount. We're also going to give you two free private study groups. This is a chance for you to get individual attention from one of the pro traders at TTG so that your questions get answered and the topics that you're unsure about can be discussed so we can help speed up your learning curve. Okay. Everybody welcome David. David's the first member. Everybody welcome David. So like I said, there's 14 of those laptops now remaining. Everybody welcome David. Okay. But now that's not just all, because I told you before that results matter at True Trading Group. Okay. Results matter. Okay. Guys, we're not doing this tomorrow. Okay. We are not doing this tomorrow. I'm just doing this today because tomorrow is a big day. All right. And so far, we've had a fantastic start to the month of May. Just some monster wins to start off the month of May already. So, and I don't want you guys to go about tomorrow alone because I think tomorrow is going to be one of those huge boom type of days. Another one. Okay, so now there's only 13 laptops. Everybody welcome Marcus. Marcus, the newest member of the family. There's 13 laptops left now. So the next 13 people, as long as you see a laptop inside your checkout cart, that means you're getting a laptop. But I didn't even tell you guys the best part. I told you that results matter at True Trading Group, and I stand behind this platform that we have created and the education that we provide, so much so that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. Anybody that joins True Trading Group and goes through the courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one study group, do those three things at your own pace, on your own schedule. There's no rush, okay? If you do not make $11.95, the cost of your membership, if you don't make that back, okay, at least once during your membership, after completing those three things, I will give you not just your money back. I'll give you double your money back. So you'll pay $11.95. I'll give you $2,390 back if you don't make at least $11.95 during your membership upon completing our courses, quizzes, and attending one study group. That is literally how confident I am. I see the results my members have. We survey our members constantly. I see the results that our members are having. If our members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you this deal. TTG would go out of business. TTG is not going out of business. We're growing immensely because of the success that our members are having. Okay. And we were not going to do this tonight, guys, but Adam can't update the form quick enough. So I would take advantage. Okay. I would take advantage. All right. So there you guys have that. So you can go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121. And you guys can take advantage of the 45% discount, the free laptop, the 2 study groups, and the double your money back guarantee. All right, guys. So there you have it. So again, go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. You do not need to enter your address to claim your laptop. Okay. Upon signing up, you will be prompted instructions on how to claim your free laptop. Okay. We'll also make this deal available to the trial members. So if you are a trial member, you can also use TTG121 coupon code to get the $11.95 price point. Otherwise, you're paying over $1,400 as a trial member to become a full-time member. So we'll extend this for the next up until midnight tonight. Adam, can you actually pull up? Debbie is actually asking. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. All right. So guys, so if you're a trial member, log into your trial dashboard. You have to log into your trial dashboard. Otherwise it won't work. If you are a trial member, log into your trial dashboard and then click that big green join now button. Then enter TTG121 coupon code, and then you'll be able to check out. Okay. So that's TTG121 coupon code. That's if you're a trial member. And if you guys want to join our trial, it's free. It's 7 days. Okay. Weekends don't count against your trial. You can go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com. If you guys want to join our 7-day trial, you get access to our chat, our mobile app, our news feed, our analyst rating, our scanners. You get 3 sample courses, all of that totally free. Just enter your name and email. You're good to go. If you guys want to join us for 7 days, you can go to ttgthree.com. Otherwise, if you want the 45% discount, the free laptop, again, we're not doing this tomorrow. If you want the free laptop, the 2 study groups, and the double your money back guarantee, you'll pay $11.95. If you don't make it back, we'll give you $23.90. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. If you have questions about the membership or you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, send a text message right now to 201-775-9702. Again, send a text message. That phone number is at the bottom of your screen, 201-775-9702. All right. Nice. Jaquil Lewis says, I fell asleep for today's trading, but I made my first $400 with TTG yesterday after joining Thursday night. More to come. Boom. Hell yeah, Jaquil. I got a feeling tomorrow is going to be a good day. That's why we're giving these laptops for tonight, guys. And this will be for tonight only. So you guys want the free laptop, do whatever you want. Trade with it, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay, whatever you want to do with it. It's our gift to you for joining the fam. All right. Okay, guys, let's go back over. Let's take things back over to the charts. And I want to go over with you first. We'll get out of the way. A swing trade that I entered. And I'll share this with you guys, and I'll kind of walk you through my thought process here with AVGO. This is Broadcom. Okay. So AVGO, this is Broadcom. This is stock that I bought today. This is a swing trade because I, for one, believe that the next like 2 to 3% move in the markets is actually going to be to the upside. Guys, don't call that 201 phone number. It's a text-only phone number. We can't answer the phone number. It's a text number only. We can't pick it up if we wanted to. You got to call. I mean, you can't call. You have to text that phone number. All right. So getting back to Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. The reason why I decided to get long Broadcom is because if I think the markets are going to move higher over the next day or two, because I think the Fed meeting is actually going to be a net positive for the market. I think the markets can actually move higher after the Fed meeting. I believe Broadcom has a chance to move higher. It's one of the strongest tech stocks in the entire market. It's a semiconductor. But what I want you to notice is this 200-day moving average. You see this yellow line? Okay. See this yellow line? Look at how well this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average, Look at how well this line has been support on AVGO. It's one of the few tech stocks that's still above its 200-day moving average. So I read that as a sign of strength from Broadcom. Okay. You also just had AMD come out with really good earnings, which is another semiconductor. That could bode well for the entire semiconductor space as NVIDIA is moving slightly higher. Okay, Qualcomm's actually still red, but some of your semiconductors are moving higher on the back of that. And I'm thinking that if the markets do move higher, I like Broadcom to get back up towards 600. I like Broadcom to do something similar to this. Okay, so I'm looking for Broadcom to do something similar to this and get up towards that $600 number if the markets do move higher over the next couple of days. Guys, the code word for today is number 11 out of 17. Okay, the code word for tonight is number 11 out of 19. Okay. The code word for tonight is retailer. Okay. The code word for tonight is retailer. All right. So guys, if you're not a member, don't worry about this. This is for members. We do a lot of giveaways with members, and this is part of one of those giveaways. This is code word number 11. The code word for tonight is retailer. Okay. Retailer is the code word for tonight, folks. All right. So I decided to get long Broadcom, AVGO. I'm long from about $579. I also alerted people to the May 13th $580 strike call option. That option was around $15 at the time that I entered the stock at $579. And the option went up to like over $19. Some people took some profit off on that trade from 15 to 19. That's a nice solid gain. But I'm looking hopefully to see if we can get this up to 600 in the next 1 to 2 days. And if I'm right with the Fed meeting tomorrow being a net positive, and again, it depends on what the Fed does and what they say. So I don't know what the Fed's going to do. I don't know what they're going to say. I have a thought on what I think they're going to do. If I'm right, I think the markets could move higher. Okay, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. But I want to let you guys know I am long AVGO from 579 and change. I took some profit off right around 586. Okay, so I'm still long 75% of my position. And I'll let you guys know how this trade unfolds as we move on. My stop losses are as down around $569, $570 is where my stop loss currently sits. Everybody welcome Mandefro. Welcome to the Teachy family. There's now just 12 of those laptops left, guys. Remember, laptops for tonight only. Don't go through this Fed meeting tomorrow on your own. Go to ttgoffer.com right now and use code TTG121. All right, that's AVGO. All right, so that's a quick little swing. Again, we already took some profit, 25% off the table. Now let's go on to the SPY and let's talk about the overall markets. All right. Now, what I want to point out to you is two levels on the SPY that are extremely important. One is like 411, 410. The other is 405, 406. Everybody welcome William. William is the latest member. There's now 11 laptops left. Everybody welcome William. William's the newest member of the group. Guys, remember, if you have any questions, feel free to text 201-775-9702 if you guys have questions about the membership. All right. So when you guys look at the February low, that's the level we need to pay attention to. That February low, we broke it yesterday. We got all the way down to 405. Why is 405 significant? Because that's a double bottom from May of last year. There's your double bottom. You guys can see on my screen, right? I'll zoom in so you can see the double bottom more clearly, right? There it is. So you see how strong that double bottom was, right? See how strong that double bottom was? That's your new support level on the SPY. And you'll notice that yesterday, okay, that's exactly where we stopped. And then we reversed and turned around. And now we are back above this previous support level. So we violated that support level and then immediately took it back and regained it. That's actually a bullish sign. Not for the long term, but for the very near term, that's a bullish sign. I think the fact that we held yesterday's reversal and traded sideways and moved slightly higher today, that is going to make people feel they can put risk on. And when the Fed comes out tomorrow, I think you're going to get a 50 basis point hike. I think the Fed is going to be very, very hawkish as you could possibly be. And I think the markets are going to actually say, good. I'm glad that the Fed is being hawkish because we've got to get inflation down. And I think you can actually have a little bit of a relief bounce in the markets after the Fed meeting. I think you're going to get a knee-jerk reaction in the Fed. And the Fed announcement is going to come out. The markets will have a quick drop. That drop will then get bought back up quickly. And then we're going to slowly churn our way higher for the rest of the afternoon. I think there's going to be a play there for us to the long side. Again, I'm looking for Fed announcement, 50 basis point hike, balance sheet runoff begins, markets drop, then they bounce, then they churn higher. That's what I think we're going to see tomorrow. And I'm going to be prepared for that moment to get myself long to some call options on the SPY. And if I'm right and the markets move higher, that could take AVGO back to 600. And then I'm going to be making it from all angles. I'm going to be ripping profit off on AVGO. I'll be ripping profit off on SPY calls. You've got to be with me tomorrow, either in chat or connected on the mobile app at 2 p.m. Eastern. That announcement's coming out. I'll be on the microphone live with members, walking them through that process every single step of the way, what the announcement is, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's what I thought, if it's not what I thought, if I'm buying calls, if I'm buying puts. I'll tell you what option contract I'm going to buy before I actually buy it, so you can follow along with me if you want, because I plan on making some damn money tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be laser focused come 2 p.m. Eastern time, ready to kick some ass and take some names. It's been a fantastic start to the month so far. We had monster trades yesterday in the SPY and RDBX. I made a little bit of money today on VAXX. I made a little bit of money today on AVGO, but I think we're just getting started. I think tomorrow is going to be even bigger. Get in chat. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Use the coupon code TTG121. I'm not playing around tomorrow. All right, don't try to navigate this volatility on your own. The next 11 people will get a free laptop, 45% off, 2 free study groups, and a double your money back guarantee. Guys, again, so we're clear, you're going to spend $11.95. If you don't make at least $11.95 once during your membership, I'll give you $2,390 back. Mike, I'm a new member. I love what you do on here, but you give away a lot for free. I kind of feel upset that people who don't sign up get this info from you. Yeah, I mean, listen, my goal is to educate and empower the retail trader. That's my goal. My goal is to do everything that I can to make sure that institutional investors no longer refer to retail traders as dumb money. That's my goal. Now, I give away a lot of free information on these live streams, but it's the tip of the iceberg. It's 10%. It's 10 to 15%. There's so much more information and there's so much more to trading. And as members, you guys all know that the amount of education and training that goes through on a daily basis inside of True Trading Group and our platform, it's the tip of the iceberg. Some people can actually do well just by watching these live streams. Imagine if you're doing well with just this much information, how you would be doing if you had this much information. That's really what you have to ask yourself. You know, I don't mind coming on these live streams and giving away this information. I tell you guys my thoughts. I give you my analysis. Hopefully you guys can learn from my thoughts and from my analysis to help make you guys better traders and investors. I get what you're trying to do, but I and others paid for it. I mean, Dougie, you didn't pay for live streams, brother. I mean, you paid for the entire platform that is True Trading Group and the other 90% of the education that you get with our platform. So I'm not sure, I get your point. I'm not sure how much further that you want to take that, but when you pay to join True Training Group, you're getting access to $5,000 worth of tools that you otherwise would have to pay for if you were not a member. You're getting access to real-time trading with myself and 8 other professional traders in real time, not coming on a live stream in the evening when markets are closed and telling you about what I plan to do or what I did the day before. You're going to be able to trade with us live. You can also send messages to the moderators and ask us questions live throughout the course of the trading session. So you're also paying for the courses, which are a simplified version I learned that I worked with the fund. None of that stuff is here on this live stream. I love what you do and I've made money so far. Just offensive over what you give away. All good. Sorry, Shud. Yeah, okay. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I give away the tip of the iceberg, man. I give away the tip of the iceberg. But so like I said, guys, if you guys want to join the fam, you can go, like I said, go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. And that you guys can get the 45% discount. The free laptop, there's 11 of them left. The 2 private study groups, and then the double your money back. And the double your money back guarantee. YouTube is just a pregame. That's right. YouTube is just a pregame. Nice. Z4 just joined Lifetime today. Nice. Z4, you're stuck with me for life now, bro. You're stuck with me for life. Yeah, that's true. Some people are just not ready, and when they finally decide to join, they have regret for not joining earlier. That's the truth. When we paid for TTD, we have access to the classes, the tools, the chat rooms, so much more than just the live streams. Trial is free, folks. Should be signing up for that at least. Yeah, that's true. The trial is free, guys. If you're not going to jump on the offer tonight for the free laptops, you should do the trial. This way you're still in chat with us for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a pretty crazy day. So go to ttgthree.com if you guys want to join that free 7-day trial. No credit card info is required for the trial. Being so open and honest on these streams is what made me join. Lifetime member now, no regrets. Yes, Bald Eagle. Lifetime, baby. You guys are stuck with me for life. And I told you, full transparency and honesty here at True Training Group always. I come on here when I have big green days. I come on here when I have red days. I tell you when I make winning trades. I tell you when I make losing trades. It's all about trading. You need to learn from the wins. You need to learn from the losses. A lot of times the best lessons can be learned on losing trades, actually, not on winning trades. And I go over that entire process with you guys to help retail traders and investors as best as I can. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. That wraps up kind of the educational aspect of this live stream, and kind of, what my thoughts are regarding the overall markets and the Fed meeting tomorrow. So if we do get the 50 basis point hike and we get the beginning of balance sheet runoff, I think it's a net positive. I think the markets can actually move higher. I think you can see the markets up at 420, 421 tomorrow. I think that's possible. I really think that that's possible. But we got to see what the Fed does. I could be wrong. The Fed could come out and they could raise 75 basis points. I'm not sure. Join Sunday, May 2nd, upgrade to lifetime. Yes, Rick. Yes. We were talking today in chat. That's incredible, guys. Rick Gardner literally just joined True Training Group on Sunday. Okay. He just joined on Sunday and today became a lifetime member. Rick knew right away, this is the place I want to be. Oh, that's awesome. Rick, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy to trade with you for many years to come, bro. Happy to trade with you for many years to come, Rick. That's awesome, man. That really is awesome. I joined the trial and decided to join the first day. As of today, I'm a member, and there are so many benefits that I saw the very first day. I can't wait to dig in more. C-Dub, yes. C-Dub, thank you for those kind words, man. I appreciate you. What if we get a 0.75 rate increase? Okay, that's actually really, really interesting if we get a 75 basis point increase. Okay. And I was thinking about this today. Now, I don't think we get 75. I don't think we get 75. Okay, so if we do, I'll actually be surprised. But let's play the scenario out. If we do get 75 basis points, I still think the reaction could actually be the same. I think the reaction would be announcement, knee-jerk reaction, markets drop, and they probably drop hard if it's a 75 basis point hike. But then I think it reverses. I think it reverses. Everybody welcome Ray. Ray's the newest member of the group. 10 laptops left. Everybody welcome Ray. Let me explain to you why I think the markets are going to celebrate the rate hike. This one. The markets are trying to figure out, and nobody knows the answer to this because there's too many variables. There's not a right answer that's locked away in a safe somewhere. There's too many variables that are constantly changing. What the markets are trying to figure out is how long can a strong consumer handle inflation? How long until the consumer cracks? That's what the market's trying to figure out. The faster inflation comes down, the less a chance you have a recession, because the greater the chance the consumer can outlast the inflation. The longer inflation lasts, the more likely a recession, because the more likely the consumer is going to crack under the pressure of inflationary prices. The longer inflation lasts, the longer the Fed has to raise rates, the more aggressively they have to raise rates. Okay, the more chance of a recession. Now, let me be clear and reiterate. I think a recession is coming within the next, 12 months. It could be even sooner. But that's going to provide, in my opinion, tremendous opportunity for long-term portfolio investments. Stocks go down in recessions. That's when you want to be a buyer. Because I think the recession is not going to last very long. It might only last a couple of quarters. And then when you come out of that recession, you want to own really good quality stocks. You don't want to wait till you come out of it. You don't want to wait for the markets to be back at all-time highs. You want to be buyers when markets are down, because I don't think that recession lasts very long. Okay. And I'm going to walk our members through that whole process, right? I'll tell you guys what I'm buying, when I'm buying. Everybody welcome Deborah. Deborah will be part of it. Deborah, there's now just 9 of those laptops left. All right. So everybody welcome Deborah. 9 laptops left. Go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, 45% discount, free laptop, 2 study groups, double your money back guarantee for the next 9 people. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're good to go. We got 9 of them left. All right. So the reason why I think the markets are going to celebrate the rate hike tomorrow is because I think a 25 basis point hike, the markets would actually sell off, because the markets are saying that's not going to fix inflation. I think the markets want the Fed to be hawkish, because the markets want the Fed to do everything they can now while the consumer is still strong. The consumer right now is still strong. So I think the markets want the Fed to be so aggressive right now to try to bring inflation down before the consumer cracks. That's why I think the rate hike tomorrow is a net positive. I think Jerome Powell needs to be so hawkish to say, I wake up in the morning, I fight inflation, I close my eyes at night. I wake up in the morning, I fight inflation, I close my eyes at night. And that's all he does. If that's the message, I think the markets will actually buy that. I know this might sound crazy, but I think the markets buy that. Call me nuts. I could be wrong. And I'll be the first person to tell you if I'm wrong tomorrow. But I think it's going to be a net positive. And that's the reason why I think it's going to be a net positive. Okay. So I'll be in chat 2:00. announcement, 2:30 press conference. Again, I think knee-jerk reaction to the downside off the announcement, bounce back, grind higher for the rest of the day. That's my thoughts for tomorrow. The question is, are you going to be with me trading it? All right. Guys, what I'll do now, like I said, that concludes the educational part of our live stream. So for those that are still interested, that are still with me, I'll show you the platform. I'll show you the platform that is True Trading Group so you can see for yourself the tools and resource that you get access to. Because like I said, it's not just a chat room with trade alerts. You're getting access to everything that we have. One being our chat room. Okay, the chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We're there with you from pre-market until after hours. We're not just gone after the first 2 hours. Then you're left to fend for yourselves. And then we have that mobile app. Like I said, you don't need to be sitting in front of your computer staring at charts all day. The mobile app allows you to be connected to chat and get real-time push notifications and listen to the audio analysis right through your mobile phone. Okay, use it. You also get the 2 small private study groups. That's a way if you get individual attention from one of our pro traders, helps speed up that learning curve. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of your chat room. This way, we make sure you get news as soon as it crosses the wire without delay. You can't rely on delayed news like Yahoo Finance. TradingView's premium charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Yours free with your membership. You don't have to pay for any of these things, guys. Everything I'm showing you is included in the $11.95. You also get the Trade Ideas Scanner, which is the industry standard AI platform that streams live on our system where it will show you what stocks make new highs, new lows, and have a surge in volume. This way, we can make sure you always focus on the hottest stocks during the day. You also get a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can actually practice implementing what you're learning before you start risking your hard-earned cash. We have our own scanner that lets you scan for crypto. You also get dark pool data and unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of the TTG family. Okay. You get a trading journal that tracks all of your trading. Okay. And gives you statistics and data so you can see what you're doing wrong so you can make adjustments. A social sentiment scanner that goes through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being mentioned most on those platforms so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You have unlimited analyst ratings, okay, where you'll get to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any stock. Every day we publish a watch list with a game plan on the stocks that the mods are looking at. And then you get all of our courses. Our courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, how to trade during a market crash. You name it, we've got it in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. Then we've got on top of that a video library that has over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted covering a variety of topics like how to grow a small account, how to resist FOMO. And then you can attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. Guys, it's time you invest in something real. Something that has a real chance of helping you reach your goals. Now, listen, I can't guarantee you success. I can't promise you're going to make millions of dollars. But I can guarantee you a real chance at developing the skills that are needed to become consistent as long as you're willing to put in just a little bit of effort. And I can promise you that I'll give you double your money back if you fail to make that $11.95 back at least once after going through our courses, quizzes, and attending one study group. The ball's in your court. If you have questions about the membership, don't hesitate. Send a text message. Do not call. Send a text message to 201-775-9702 right now. Adam is standing by. He'll help answer any questions that you guys have. If you want that free laptop, there's 9 left. This offer is good till midnight. You can go to ttgoffer.com, enter TTG121 coupon code, and you'll get one of those 9 laptops. As long as you see it in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one of the 9. Otherwise, guys, you can jump in tomorrow by means of the free trial. It's 7 days. You can go to ttgthree.com if you want to join us for our free 7-day trial. Hi, you all. I'm happy to join this family. Good distraction for me. Just lost my parents a day apart from each. Oh, man. So when do classes start? I'm busy with parents' funeral. I'm really, 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 really sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. The classes could start right now. Our courses and our video library are available to you 24/7, 365. Our chat room opens tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. All right. Our chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, but you can go on the courses, the video library, and you can start doing all that right now to get your mind off of stuff. I'm so sorry for your loss. Deborah, you just joined. You just gained a lot of family tonight. You just gained a lot of family tonight. I know you just lost some family, but your family just got bigger. I promise you that. I promise you that, Debbie. Your family just got bigger. All right. So I'm happy to have you part of the team. I really am. And I'm going to do everything that I can to help you, get your mind off of things and start making some money. That's the best way to kind of clear your head. So again, I'm sorry for your loss, but welcome to the Teaches You family. All right. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for tonight. All right. I'll see you guys all tomorrow in chat. We got a big day. All right. Big day tomorrow in chat. Get your butts in there. Thanks for joining, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already. See you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later, guys.